Peach. It's like you just stuck your nose right into a peach and went. Dodging thunderstorms here in the beer garden in front of the fireless pit, and the Grand Fig and the beer garden just reeks of fig because that thing's blooming like crazy and it's just everywhere. I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but let's bang this thing out before we get struck by lightning and killed, right? All right, hey, if you're here because you like beer, and let's be honest, why else would you be here? Please tap that subscribe button down below because, you know, I have low self-esteem and approval from strangers on the internet make me feel better about myself. And of course, town and state or town and country where you are viewing from. I really enjoy watching and reading where you're viewing from. Going international with the Brew Review. Madrid, Spain, check it in. Good to hear from you. Newfoundland, Canada, very nice. Back here in the USA, Lexington, Kentucky, watching the Brew Review. Shenandoah, Pennsylvania, and Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. And speaking of Wisconsin, up this round, Leinenkugel Juicy Peach. Now, I don't know if you are a fan and subscribe to this channel. You know I like peach. I love peach. Every year, we used to take a trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and along the way we would stop off at an orchard produce stand on the side of the road, buy some peaches, and there's a concoction that I came up with called Myrtle Peach iced tea that we would drink while vacationing at Myrtle Beach. And it involves fresh peaches, freshly brewed tea, and some rum. I may have to do a special brew review for Myrtle Peach iced tea. As a matter of fact, maybe I will. Anyway, back to the beer. 95.6% water. I'm a little trepidatious. Is that the word? Is that the word? I don't know what to think about this beer. Is it a beer? I'm looking at it, of course, Leinenkugel brewed in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Proud beer heritage in Milwaukee, but not necessarily the best beer. It comes out of Milwaukee. This says beer with peach juice and natural peach flavor. All right, check out some of my other reviews of Leinenkugel. They had a great summer beer a number of years ago. Let's pop the top, see what we got. Nice crisp open. And I haven't seen it in quite a while. Go ahead and give it a ring there for Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, checking out the Brew Review. Pouring into the green label Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review pint glass, where, of course, you never drink alone. I don't think you can read that. Let's give it a pour. That was a mess. Wow. Looks like somebody shook up a Leinenkugel Juicy Peach right before we did this. There we go. Get it into the shot. Wow. It's like a punch in the nose with peach odor, or aroma, I should say. Peach juice, I'm all about. I don't get the natural peach flavor. Whenever I see that, man, I am making a mess. My OCD just exploded. All right. There we go. You never drink alone. Can you see that there? Encouraging, nice foamy, frothy head. That's good. Nice color. Looks like a typical lager, maybe slightly peachier in color. I would guess due to the peach juice. 95.6% water is this time. For the nose. Peach. That's what I get for nose. Peach. It's like you just stuck your nose right into a peach and went. Thunder and lightning right there. All right. Okay. The crew just scattered here in the Brew Review beer garden. All right. I'm not getting any malt. Not getting any hops. I'm just getting peach. It smells natural. So let's hope it is natural, all right? Let me know what you're drinking while you're watching this Brew Review. And again, town and state, town and country where you are viewing from. I'm going to rate Leinenkugel Juicy Peach out of 5 stars, 5 being a very good brew. In just a second, time for the liquid to hit the lips. Cheers. What is going on? Ugh. I'm making an absolute mess here at the beer garden. Hold up the can. I'm not a stranger to peach beer. Brews. Let's call it brews because this says beer, but check out my review of Busch Light Peach here on this channel right after you subscribe. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and compare it a little bit if I can remember the Busch Light Peach. It's been a while since I've had it, so I'm gonna have to say this is much more beer-like than the Busch Light Peach. The Busch Light Peach was just kind of almost seltzer-like, if I remember my review. This has more characteristics of a beer. Yeah, I'm gonna, if somebody just slid this to me and said, here, drink this, what do you think? Yeah, I would say it tastes like a beer. It is very heavy on the peach. It's not overly sweet. I was a little concerned about that coming in because I thought, you know, sometimes they throw in the juice or the natural peach flavor and it sweetens it too much. But no, you actually do get a little bit of that bitterness from the peach. You know, the little fuzziness of the peach fuzz, of the skin of the peach. I actually kind of taste that little bit of a bitterness to it. Again, no hops, no malts. If you like beer, I think you'll like Leinenkugel's Juicy Peach. If you don't like beer, I think you might like it. I know some of the ladies who watch this channel who aren't necessarily beer drinkers, but they like the channel, and we're trying to convert you into beer drinkers. I think the ladies will definitely like this, and then you get that whole crew of the guys who are into the seltzers, the sissy seltzer crews. If you like seltzers, you might like this Leinenkugel Juicy Peach, fellas. Where were we? I was in a store the other day, and there were about 5 frat guy fraternity, college-age kids, just hoarding the seltzer aisle in the store. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? As I pull out my hip flask and take a swig of Jim Beam and put it back in my pocket. Anyway. All right, town and state, town and country where you are viewing from. Leinenkugel's Juicy Peach, 95.6% water. Out of 5 stars, where am I gonna rate it? It tastes like a beer, tastes like peach. It's all right. It's not as cheap tasting as I thought it was gonna taste, so there's that. It's got little people, looks like kayaking on the river. I've been to Wisconsin before, never been to Chippewa Falls. I believe that's where they make the boots, Chippewa boots. If you're watching from Wisconsin, Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, what up? You know, let me know about Chippewa Falls. And what do you think about 6 generations of family brewing tradition of Leinenkugel's Juicy Peach? It ain't bad. It ain't great. I would gonna go ahead and roll you in at a 3.11 out of 5 stars. Thank you for your view, sub, and support. Town and state, town and country where you are viewing from. I have to date over 220 brew reviews on this channel, so please, right after this brew review, check out more of my brew reviews. The algorithm thanks you. And hey, it's a beautiful day here as we dodge lightning bolts, and there's a massive thunderstorm rolling our way right there in front of the fireless pit, and the blooming Grand Fig as this place just reeks of figs. Grab yourself a beer and you drink that beer. Cheers.